Hello, welcome to Tech Tuesday. This is Coach Missy Martin, and I'm here to show you a little bit around, about and around your Facebook page. So right now we are on my Facebook page, you can see. And I'm going to show you several different things that I've learned just by playing around and getting information from other people. I've not taken any classes or done a whole lot of research on this. I just kind of played around and found out some things that I think a lot of people might not know about. So let's see. So from your Facebook page, you can see if you just type in your page, go to the page part, and you will see that you have your cover photo right here. When you hover over it, it has the pop-up in the top left corner with a little camera that says change cover picture. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to do this. You click that and you can upload your cover picture. So that's pretty simple. But when you click on your picture, it actually opens up, and other people can do this when they come to your site. So when they click on the picture, what happens is you have this normal thing like you do with any image that's in Facebook. It says who it's from, which is Missy Martin, which is my business page. And then you can add right here, you can hit this edit. Hold on, you can, oh, don't do that, sorry. Okay, you can click over here and edit this. Oh, here we go, edit. So when you edit, you can type whatever you want here. I like to put a link to my website or a link to something that I want people to go to. So you click that in here, you go ahead and put the URL, and done editing, and it's right there connected to that picture. So whenever anybody clicks on this picture, which sometimes people click on the pictures, your cover picture, to get a closer look or whatever, and then they'll have this information here. So right now, as you can see, when I made a mistake just a second ago, people can click on this and it opens up a new tab. You can add a location. This would be excellent if you actually have a brick and mortar location. I'm an online coach, so I don't have a physical location, so I don't need to do that. Tag photo, I mean, you can do that if you want. So remember, go right here to the edit. You can take, you can fill this in as much as you'd like. Make sure it's public. If it's not, we can change that. And the great thing is you'll get likes and you'll get comments on this actual image that's your cover photo. So there's the cover photo. Super simple. Great way to add a little bit of an easier way for people to, because what we really want is we want people to go from our Facebook page to into our store or into our web store or website or wherever we want them to go to, maybe to our schedule to connect with us to schedule an appointment. So you could certainly put a link to your scheduler if you have that. Also, down here at the bottom, you have this learn more. And I think there's other things you can say. I just click on the little pencil to edit it. So, or you can come down here, edit button, and you can have this link to whatever you want. So you can change these. So go ahead and play around with that and see what you can do. Make sure once you've updated it and it's saved that you can go back here and you can test the button. Make sure it actually goes where you want it to go. View Insights, that's a way to see what people have done on your Facebook profile or business page. So that's a great button you can just play with on your own. Alright, now here, whenever you make a post, as you'll see, you can share a photo, and there's these that are make it easy, just kind of a click and go type thing. You can certainly do all of that there. I don't use many of those, but I just start typing right here. When you type, of course, type whatever you want in. If you want to add a photo, if you want to add emojis, if you want to add a check-in or a location, if you want to tag a product, if you have products within your thing. What some people may not know is over here where it says publish, you can hit publish, or you can over here, you can schedule. You can also save a draft. Let's say you're working on something, but you're not quite sure of the date of a project. You can get all the copy filled in and then save that draft. Or you can schedule it for the future and edit it later. So that's a great way to sit down and maybe budget your time for 20 or 30 minutes of scheduling all your fan page posts. Schedule them out for the whole week, and then you can go in and look and see what you have scheduled. So that's great. Scroll down. We have different things here. Okay, so now I want to go to Settings. Up here in the top right corner, hit Settings. This has so much stuff. A lot of times when people are like, how do I do this? How do I do this? It's all in here. And this does get updated once in a while, and sometimes it's not the same. So if you were watching this video and any of this doesn't look exactly the same, most likely it's similar because Facebook updates this stuff all the time. General settings, just look through here. Page is published. You want to make sure your page is published. Here's an important one, visitor posts. Anyone can publish to the page, anyone can add photos or videos to the page. You can edit that. If you don't want people spamming your page with photos and videos, then you might want to turn that off. So just kind of just check those things out and make sure it's what you want. You can always go to facebook.com/help, I believe, and they can help you figure out some stuff. So let's see what else. Messages, people can contact me privately. Tagging ability, only people who manage my page can tag photos. I have this on here because I don't like other people tagging for me or with me on that. I just don't like a lot of tagging. So just scroll through here and click on everything and just make sure everything is fine. I have my profanity filter off. And you can hover over the question mark. So if I wanted to block profanity from my website, I could certainly do that, which is fine. It depends on the type of website you have. I haven't had an issue with this, so I have it off because I don't care if someone says a cuss word here or there or whatever. If it gets excessive, I'll certainly turn that off and let people know. So just scroll through here and see what you have. So that is under this general. Under messaging, go ahead and click messaging, and you can go in and just set all this up. So send an instant reply to anyone who messaged your page. This is a great one. So go to your settings and then messaging and then scroll down to response assistant. If you go ahead and hit yes, you can change your message. So what happens is if anybody sends my business page a private message like, hey Missy, I was wondering if we could get together, or hey, what are your prices, or whatever people would message me about, they will automatically get an instant response that says, thanks for messaging me. I will try to be as responsive as possible. I'll get back to you soon. Whatever you want to put there, just hit the change and put that. The great thing about this is, so my response time is not the greatest. It says you need to be at least 75% to get one of these little things that you respond quickly. Because I hadn't had that set up for a long time. It's kind of a recent discovery for me. So make sure that you respond quickly and you get notification on your page when people go visit it that you respond within the hour, you respond quickly. Mine doesn't have that yet because I don't really honestly get a lot of Facebook messages on my page, but when I do, I want to make sure that there is an instant response and then that I check those and respond. So when I can't get to my computer, here's another one. Stay responsive when you can't get to your computer or phone. Let customers know you respond soon. So you can just set these up. So that's kind of a fun thing to do. Okay, so now we're going to go back up to edit page, the third one down. This one's pretty cool, and I have to tell you, I have not figured out this current template. You can edit your templates. This is pretty cool because they have, if you have a standard, which I have, business, services, venues, nonprofit, politicians, restaurants, shopping. You can change your template. Now, I haven't changed mine because I haven't done the research to figure out if it's going to mess any of my stuff up that I already have set up, because I'd hate to lose anything that I have going on. That's probably not as big a worry for some of you because I have some extra additional software with my Facebook, so I have more concerns than probably most of you. But in any case, maybe you can try that out if you're kind of new, if you're not worried about excuse me, losing some stuff. All right, tabs. Tabs are what, let me open up another thing and I'll show you what tabs are. So when you go to your own or someone's Facebook page through a web browser, meaning on your laptop or your website or on your computer, you'll see these over here. There's what everybody has is posts, events, about, notes, photos, likes, videos. I have some additional ones here. I'm not going to discuss how I have those because that's, again, like I said, some additional software I have. But you get about, I think there's 15 total tabs over here. So these are the tabs we're talking about. Home will always be the top one. But let's go back to our settings. When you edit the tabs, so here they are, you'll see home, and then there's all these tabs here. So if you're going to want home first, that's the main page that people go to, but if you want posts or if you do a lot of events, you might want to move that up and see the little crisscross arrow. You can click it and then slide it up and put it wherever you want. Your about may be the second one. You just kind of, figure out how you want it set up. So I think of these tabs very similar to your menu on your website. So when you go to your website, you got your home page, which is your home page, your main page for your Facebook. And then you'll have the tabs that say how you kind of want that person to find their path through your website, whether it's check out my gallery because I'm a photographer, or check out my prices, or click here to order, or sign up for some different things, or if you're doing events, you can put those up there. So all of these are just right there under edit. Under edit page, you can move those around. The other thing you can do is you can change some information. Let's see, open it up. This is the URL. So if you want someone to go directly to your posts, you can just copy this URL, put that into your email that you send out, or maybe a text message, and that'll go directly to all of the posts that you make. So it's kind of like your blog. Think about your posts on your Facebook page as like your blog that you write on your website. So you can send somebody a link to that. If you have events and you have continual events, this goes right to you to copy the URL, and it goes right to all the events that have been set up from your Facebook page, your business page. So if you have a weekly seminar that you do, whether in person or online or however you do it, you might want to tell somebody, hey, I've got seminars. Here's this month I have these kinds of seminars. Here's a link to the events, so you can check out the ones. Go ahead and click yes to the ones you're going to go to. So that's great that you can copy that URL. So that is the edit page. I think that's about all you can do on here. You can add a tab if you want to. They give you options if you want to offer jobs, or there's different things depending on the type of Facebook template you have, which is up here. All right, post attribution. Let's open this up and see what this is. I don't really know what that is, so we're going to skip notifications. This one's pretty good. I get a notification anytime there's activity on my page. Get one notification every time. You can just set this up. If somebody mentions me, I can, so it's just a matter of how often do you want your phone to ding, 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 or how important. Like when I get any kind of private message, I want to get a notification on my phone, or if I'm on my computer, I want a notification while I'm on Facebook. Messenger platform page roles. Page roles is good if you have more than one person. So if you have maybe a virtual assistant or a social media admin person, you can add them, and they can be, if you can see right here, you add the person, you type their name in, and then over here, they can be the editor, the moderator, advisor, analyst, live coordinator, and you can look up what those actually mean and how that rolls. I'm an admin, so it says what I am down here. And you can always edit that too if you have several people already in roles, and maybe somebody is an advertiser and you want them to also be an editor, then you can add that to that. So it's kind of up to you on how you want to do that, but that's good to know where that's at. People and other pages, I'm not sure. Let's see what this says. What is all this? Here's what people can see, and pages that like Missy Martin. I'm not really sure what this is. Oh, these are just the people who like my page. Well, that's great. All right, preferred page audience, partner apps and services. These I don't really use. I really don't use a lot of these other things, but you can check them out. That's where they're at. I mainly use the general, the messaging, edit page, notifications, and page roles. Okay, so we're going to go back to the page. I showed you that when you click on your cover picture, you can add the information to it. You can also do that to your profile picture. So when you add your profile picture, you can add a description. Look, I didn't add a description to this one, but I could certainly add a description that takes them to my website, or that links to the posts, or links to my About Me. You can do any of those things. So go ahead and add that, because it doesn't hurt anything. Here, I'll just add welcome. How about hi, I'm Coach Missy Martin. Check out my website. There we go. And done editing. So now you cannot post to that time period. Okay, let's change the period to, I don't really know. I don't know what this means. Alright, so we're not going to do that right now because I don't know how to do it. In any case, you can add a description. I don't know why it had me adding the time and stuff, probably because it was in the past. Alright, so from here, let's go to Insights. Insights tells you a little bit about what's going on with your web page. So here's the latest post that I've made, and then type is like if there's a link or if it's a comment. Oh, I just messed something up. Hold on. My link, or here's the posts I've made most recently. They're targeted to everybody, so I haven't really set a target because I don't really pay for ads. The yellow part is how many people reached. So you should hopefully have a lot better numbers than me. I'm not big on my Facebook page. Engagement, this is when people comment or like or whatever. And if I want to boost it, like if I see this one, ooh, this is a really great post, it's doing really well, I can boost that post and just keep it going. I also have some people that I like to watch and kind of compare myself to. If they're increasing a lot, total page likes and how much they've increased, I kind of compare myself to them. I mean, you can do that if you want, but the insights are pretty cool. It's the last 7 days. Publishing tools. This is if you want to, this kind of just tells you everything about planning ahead. So you've got your published posts, scheduled posts. If I had any scheduled, which I don't at the current moment, they would be listed here so you could edit them if you needed. The drafts would be here. Expiring posts. If you set an expiration on a post, then it'll let you know about that here. And then I'm not really sure about these other things, but hey, there it is. You can check it out. Publishing tools, insights, notifications, inbox, that's your page inbox. It's really, those are just some simple things to get to know your Facebook page. Now, since we're done kind of scrolling around and checking out Facebook page, I do have a suggestion for everybody who has a Facebook page. Make sure you have a professional photo, or at least one with really great light and your face in it. I will not do business with someone who I barely recall meeting 2 months ago, who friends me on Facebook, and I go and look and it's a picture of their dog. I love dogs. I can't wait to see pictures of the person's dog, but I won't remember who you are, and it feels like I'm not doing business with a real person if I don't have a professional photo. Or if you go and you get your picture taken at a nice restaurant and you're dressed nice and the lighting's great and it's a great picture. It may not be professional, but it's a very high quality picture where you can see your face and people can recognize you. That's fine too if you just haven't got a professional photo. Honestly, get professional photos done. It's completely worth every penny you put into it. See, look at these. This was the same day. I had 2 different outfits on. My hair looks nice. My makeup's done. Hopefully that's what I look like when people meet me. But it's very familiar. It's on my business card. It's on my branding. Everywhere I go, when I bring something that has an image of me on it, which I try to put an image of me on practically everything, because I don't expect people to remember me and my business because I'm just not on the top of their mind all the time. But if they see my face constantly everywhere, it will connect the dots. When they see it on a business card, they see it on a flyer, and they see it on my Facebook page, and they see it on my website. Same picture all across the board. Even though I'm wearing different colors and different shirts, my face and hair look the same. Very, very highly suggested to get a professional photo. Make sure it's your face, not your whole body. I mean, whole body pictures are great, but save those for your posts. People want to see your face on a phone. This is like super, super tiny. This is super, super tiny, so make sure that you do that. And I think that's all I'm going to show you for today on this. I hope this Tech Tuesday was somewhat beneficial to you since I kind of winged it, but I did think this was very important. I've been putting off doing this type of Tech Tuesday for a while. So if you have any questions, definitely post them in the comments below, and I can't wait to hear how everybody has updated or learned something from this video. And if you know some of the stuff that I don't know, definitely post either a video or a link to some training so that we can all learn a little bit more about Facebook. All right, thanks. This is Coach Missy. See you in the group.